Hey y'all, I'm Zoe Joelle,
And I'm Alexis Simone,
and this is the Soundwaves podcast.
where we dive deep into the rhythms and stories that shape our world.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
Hey, so what we drinking today? What we got? Another moment.
We got another flavor by moment. I got spiced mango.
I have blood orange ashwagandha. You know I love a good ashwagandha. So, let's read a little bit. Honestly, it might be similar since it's the same brand, so it might be similar from the other one.
Yeah, I do see one major difference that stands out. Mine has apple cider vinegar this time.
Mine does too.
Dun, dun, dun. I like apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, you're weird. It has the L-theanine that we keep talking about. That's like an extract from green tea. I think that's what's been making us feel like, ooh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and taste it. Because everything else seems like pretty basic. You know, it's just the flavors for blood orange, lemon. We have some monk fruit, some regular orange, some lemon juice. I just said that. Yeah. Is there anything you want to point out about yours? What makes yours spicy? It says spiced mango.
I think it's the apple cider vinegar.
Oh, gross.
Because it just says mango, lemon. Yeah, it's the cinnamon. The lime may help too. Cheers.
Cheers, sister.
You may have to open mine.
Okay. Hold mine. I could smell.
I can definitely smell the orange.
Yeah, that's what it is. Alrighty.
Oh, wow, and I smell the mango instantly. Cheers.
You like mango?
I love mango.
Well, I like it.
This tastes like wine.
Okay, period. Imagination. Imagination. Okay, what do it like? It tastes like blood orange, and I love that.
It's a little flat though. Taste it.
Yeah, I feel like I've had this before.
It almost tastes like water. The first sip tastes like wine.
Like they missing like a little bit more zing
Something, yeah.
Some lime or something.
And it has lime in here. They need a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay, so the theme of this episode is self-exploration. And we want to start it off with a little game of this or that, just to get the vibes going, you know. So, what you want to start with?
All right, so the first this or that we have is single or relationship. What you prefer? We're coming out with the guns rolling.
Excuse me? You take a girl out to dinner first?
I say both.
That is a big, is this or that. So what you mean by both?
Because I can play devil's advocate for both, but okay, if I had to choose, I'm going to say, dang, if we're talking about for the purpose of self-exploration.
Oh, okay, that's a good connection.
Then single. But we're talking about in general, relationship.
Okay, I think I have a similar answer. I do think that you can self-explore in a relationship. It's just a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Not even because of basic stuff like, dating more people would make you self-explore more. I just think there's a certain amount of time and commitment that has to go into another person that can limit your self-exploration. So yeah, I would say, if it goes for self-exploration, I would probably say single, honestly.
It's just finding that balance.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to find the balance of doing that in a relationship, but it's definitely still possible. Yeah. But if you're in the sake of just out here trying to flow with life, figure out who you are, I would say single.
I feel like we could spread that out so much more because I'm thinking do you think there's a certain cap to self-exploration in a relationship? I guess that's more of an opinion. But I feel like to a certain extent you start to you're compromising and you're basically building a life with somebody in a relationship, if it's going to be that person. And it's you have to build a common identity
almost. But I think if you are in a relationship, you have to put an extra emphasis on doing things by yourself to still maintain your personal interest and individuality. And so that's where the self-exploration may come in. I don't think we should cap it. I don't think as women, but naturally it happens. And that's why I said it has to be a priority for you to have a balance, because if you're not, you'll get lost in it and you won't do any.
Facts.
But self-exploration is important because that's how you continue to grow
and enjoy your life
and be your best self.
What do y'all think? Put it down in the comments because I would love to know your opinion on that one. So the next one, by the way, Lex made all of these topics for this or that. So I'm kind of blind to them. But the next one she has here is club or lounge.
My answer
So wait, I have a question before you answer it. when we went to Brick, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Was that a club?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's actually fun and not like Atlanta, I would say club.
Yeah. I would say, okay, because of where we live, I would probably say lounge.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was watching a guy do an interview with people at a club, and all the clubs, they said he was asking like people in Atlanta, like, what's their favorite club to go to? We had never been to any of those clubs. Like, I had never even heard of most of those. So I don't know if we've gone to a lot of clubs in Atlanta that we should be going to, but when we do go, they be trash.
Yeah.
So I would prefer a lounge, because at least I could sit down and enjoy the music versus standing up and being like, oh, this shit is boring.
Yeah. To the same extent, I be feeling like lounges is a cap to it. I don't know why I keep saying that for the next thing too, but it's like, I be feeling like I get so bored that the only thing I'm enjoying is the hookah.
Yeah.
In my drink or my food or something like that. So it gets kind of boring. So I think right time, right place, I would say club.
Yeah.
And just disclaimer, we do not be clubbing. So
at all.
I'm just talking in my wildest dreams. So yeah.
We be at lounges, if anything.
Yeah.
But clubs are fun when it's the right club. Honestly, it don't matter where we go. If the music is good, it could be a restaurant.
Fact.
I'm all for the music though. Only thing I just would say, like, I don't like the clubs because I don't like sections.
In Atlanta, exactly. When
I
we went to Brick, they had those little booths outside, but that was not a section.
Right, that wasn't a section for real.
No.
I feel like when clubs introduce sections, they ruin the club culture a little bit.
Done.
Because people are no longer interested in, like, partying.
And the sections be a level up. Like, even if it's on the main floor, it's still a level up. So, like, you created this separation, which is fine. But it's like, even the people in the section don't be looking like they're having much fun. So
everybody's
like,
just sitting down looking cute.
Stupid.
Drinking. So, yeah. Only get hyped when the bottle girls come around. Like, please.
And they have that in the lounges, too, honestly.
They do.
It's the same thing. So, yeah, if it's fun, if we're in a city that's actually fun, the DJ's popping, I'll say club.
Facts.
Lounge is like a regular Friday in Atlanta, to be honest.
Just when we want to go out to eat.
Facts.
All right. Next one. Oh, by the way, you guys still talk about Brick. Brick is in Miami.
Oh yeah,
Brick
is in Miami. I didn't know if I said that, but it's in Brickell. It was so much fun. The DJ was good.
The vibes were there.
That's another thing we could spread out a little bit more, because I feel like partying in Miami was so fun.
So fun. Even the bar we went to.
Yeah, the people. I'm about to say the citizens. The citizens of Miami were just so much more fun. I feel like guys out here are on drugs. The women are on drugs. People just be dead, like
skating
weird on a whole different situation. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was very fun. People were so up and alive out there.
It was a great time.
Yeah,
check them out. We went to, what's the other place we went to? Tipsy Flamingo. Check those places out. Tipsy.
Or is it Tipsy? It might be Tipsy Flamingo, I think. That was fun.
Call me. I don't remember.
And we went so randomly. It wasn't even packed in there. The music was just busting.
Facts. I would say that's all you need. That and some great time. Like, people need to have a great time to really make the night fun. Because, these people be on drugs. They be walking around with chips on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Everybody just on the fence.
Boring.
Let your guard down.
What's the next one?
TV series or a movie?
Let's answer this for each other. You're going to say movie.
Yeah.
What would I say?
You would say TV series.
I think so, yeah.
Because you go to sleep on every movie.
Yeah. Lately, I've been watching more movies because I don't feel like having multiple days watching something. But, yeah, for the most part, definitely TV series for me.
Yeah.
She love a good movie.
I love a good movie. Honestly, I don't know why I can't really watch a show like that. I don't have the interest to keep, unless the show is like really, really good. Other than that, I don't have the patience, please.
Yeah. All right, so the next one is more of a nature question. And like I said, y'all, comment down what your this or that is and why, because we want to know as well.
Right. So
the next one is beach or mountain.
Oh, okay. I'm answering for you.
Sure. You're going to say beach. Yeah, what am I going to say?
I think you're going to say mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like even the more I go on vacation, the less I care for the beach. Like,
yes, she's been saying that every single time now.
It's so hot. It's like
heart.
I'm sitting in the oven. Like, I don't like it. I would never not go to the beach because it's beautiful. I think I like the beach, of course, like in Malibu. Like, we never go when it's super, super hot. Like, on vacation, it's like people want to be at the beach from sun up to sundown. Babe, I'm toasted. Like, I'm out of here.
I love it.
And then it's like, in the U.S., when the sun goes down, it's cooling up. Like, it's never cooling up on vacation.
It's never hot. It's sweaty and hot, too.
Right.
But I do love the beach.
But yeah, mountain for me. I love a good hike, a little quiet, sit down, just look at the world type of vibe.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah.
Honestly, we did. If it wasn't beach on here, and this said something like waterfall or something like that, I would choose waterfall.
Yeah.
I do love
the
views
waterfall.
and waterfall. Like, just nature preserves in general, really.
Yeah.
I love those too.
I like the experience of getting to those things. But yeah, I still love the beach. I'll still be on the beach and just be hot. That's all I'll say.
Okay, to be hot.
Next one is sunrise or sunset.
I know she gonna say too.
I actually don't know my answer.
I feel like you would say sunrise.
Okay. You say sunset.
I would say sunset, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm changing.
Okay, girl.
Maybe I'm changing. Like, I haven't been that much of an early bird lately. I've been staying up later, and I've been enjoying the sunset. Like, when
Love that for you.
When you was pointing it out at the track that we was at, I was like, that is nice. Yeah, I think I'm changing.
Oh, love that.
I'll do some changes.
I love the sunset.
It's
just
beautiful.
something about, like, just, I don't know, the colors just hit different.
Facts.
Beautiful. Okay, next one is call or text. Nah, it can't be anybody. It's very situational.
Exactly. All right, so call and text for the most common people you speak to on a weekly basis.
Call.
Call, please.
Yeah, please.
Honestly, no. It's still the same. And of course, if I don't talk to you like that, text me. But I'm starting to feel like, baby, if you need an answer, you might need to call me. Because that text will go all the way down. And I'm not going to be paying attention to that.
I miss it.
Yeah.
I'll answer in my head and I forget to respond.
Yeah. As we get older, just call me, please, to be honest.
That's true. It just depends, though. If you don't have nothing to talk about, please don't call me. You can text me.
But that's not going to happen. Like, most people our age, at least, like, associates, friends, they're not really going to call for no reason. For the most part. I don't think so. Unless you got
that's true.
Experiences I don't.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm trying to think back. Maybe in the past I had a friend like that.
I don't mind stuff like that, but I don't really have that type of time.
Yeah, it just depends on the person. That's something very situational.
Yeah. So the next one is Instagram or TikTok. I definitely enjoy TikTok more, but I might need to get off of there. Okay? Because I feel like Instagram is a good balance of nothingness and a little bit of updates where, like, it's no reason to be on there for so long because it's not much going on.
That is a great point out.
Yeah, TikTok is like sucking your whole consciousness, like, Jesus, I need to get off of here.
Yeah, I spend a lot more time on TikTok than I actually do. Instagram, I'm going through like a few scrolls, maybe some swipes and stories, and then I'm like, okay, there's nothing on here.
So if I had to just choose, because it doesn't have to be about what I do more, I would say Instagram for the healthy factor of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just love the information that comes out of TikTok.
It's just a lot, though.
It can be.
Like, what am I going to do with all that information?
Become a genius.
Forget.
Now you know everything. I'm just kidding. It becomes very overwhelming sometimes. Because we're going to do all that information right now. Talk about it.
To your grandkids, like, what?
It definitely does take out. Like, it takes a minute out of my day but when I do get on there. Because I'm like, oh. Okay, next one is summer or fall?
Fall.
Fall.
Oh. The same way I just described the hot beach is the same way I feel about the hot summer.
I hate bugs, too. Real bad.
Yeah.
I came home the other day. It was like 5 wasps on my camera. Just standing. I was so upset. I can't wait for fall. I can't wait till it get cold outside.
And I love a good sweater weather.
I'll see our vibes today.
Sweater weather.
It feels so comfortable.
Yeah. So the next one is superhero or villain.
Villain. I'm all for the villain.
I love a good villain story.
Joker.
I love it.
One of my favorites.
Superheroes is cool though. I like superheroes with a little edge to them, you know?
Who got that?
Iron Man.
You do like Iron Man.
I love Iron Man.
You do like Iron Man.
I don't know don't even think that I'm in the books of the Marvels and stuff. No.
We don't read no comics. I do like superheroes, but if I had to choose a favorite one, I don't even know who I would choose. I really do like Black Panther though. I like the story of Black Panther.
That's a good choice.
Growing up though, I think I was all for like the Hulk and stuff like that. Honestly, I was more of an X-Men person. Like I really like X-Men.
I like the X-Men. I like that it was shot in New York. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
But a villain.
I love a good villain, but I like a good villain with a purpose. Okay. So,
that's true too.
Yeah.
That's why I said Joker, because he had a real story.
So the last one is cook or eat out. Cook.
Definitely. The stomach been messing my food up lately, eating out.
That food, I mean,
let
not make it seem like food is just nasty. Okay, you know. But I feel like, I don't know, man. Like,
it's been lacking flavor.
It's just not as satisfying. Like, I feel like when you cook, you got way more food. You're fuller, more for a longer time, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah, I would say cook. But I love experiencing different restaurants and stuff like that.
Some good restaurants, for sure.
I think I'm just really, as we're explaining stuff, it just sounds like we're not preferring Atlanta. Because when we was in Miami, we was having a ball.
It was good.
Yeah. So that wasn't we keep talking about Miami like it was our first time. It wasn't. But we went in May, and it was just the first time we've been with only us and, like, just enjoying it.
And we stayed somewhere different. We used to stay on South Beach, but we stayed in Brickell this time.
Yeah, it was
I definitely recommend.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I love eating out when there's some great food, but the food ain't been hitting lately. Not down here.
Yeah.
It's been giving me food poisoning. Look at my Google reviews.
Okay, so that was fun. Did you like this or that?
Yes, I love this or that.
That was funny, that first question. But okay, so we want to discuss the importance of having interests and hobbies and how that can lead to self-exploration.
Yes.
So, you want me to go?
You can go.
We all know it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, it's been more important to me because I work from home. I think a lot of people can relate to this even if they don't work from home. I do feel like the social environment has decreased since
COVID
2020.
Yeah.
So even like if you see on social media, like people are literally selling communities, like body clubs, workout clubs, reading clubs. Like people are paying to hang out with people. So I feel like doing like pouring into your hobbies and interests and stuff like that can definitely change your network. And that's super important, especially at the age that we're at now. Mm-hmm. So I recently joined a reading club, so that's cool. We're meeting next week for the first time, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
And the owner, I have. The owner is 30 years old, so I'm like, this is cool because I get to be around grown women, not no like just college-aged people or whatever, no shade. So yeah, I think just exploring it can change your environment and change who you're around. You never know who you'll meet, what they have going on, and stuff like that. And I think it just makes your world feel bigger besides the everyday tasks that you gotta do. Like, so yeah, because I've been getting bored. So yeah, it's time to go back outside.
Period.
So, that's what I have to say.
Well, that's good. That's definitely important. Like bigger, because more perspectives really like help shape you who you are and just like give you a better vision of like what's actually worth it and what's not.
Yeah,
because you can just get caught up in self when you just are by yourself, doing the same things that you do. I think like self-expression is important to me because I feel like I just never want to be one of those people who resonate as just like being a mom. Like, oh, I'm a mom, like, you know, and it just kind of like becomes your whole identity. Like, I don't like that.
I always wondered if people are happy with that, and I'm not like. I think that is something to be happy with, but I wonder, like, are you okay with that just being your whole identity?
I don't think so. I mean, because that's just not, you were somebody before you were a mom.
Fact.
So let's just continue to be that. Like,
do you think that people act like, or do you think some people are, like, just so happy about that?
I don't know. I feel like some people use it as, like, a distraction to only be that.
Facts.
Like an excuse almost, to not have to continue to build in their own life. Because it's just so much more to life than being a mom. And then, like, you have to, like, continue to grow as a woman to help shape and teach your kid and not just identify as a mom. So I think that's why self-expression is so important to me right now, because I have a 3-year-old and I just don't want to just get caught up in, like, motherly things to where I, like, kind of lose, like, my own interest in, like, what I want to do. So I think, like, continuously doing things that I like, but then also just trying to figure out what's some other new things that I want to get into. Because, like, yeah, perspective. Like, I just want to be able to have different perspectives and help use that to, like, help me grow so I can, like, change how I raise my kid. Because I want to continuously do what I've seen my whole life.
On the topic of perspective, like, different perspectives and, like, expanding your network, do you think that people really enjoy different perspectives, or do they just enjoy hearing the same, like, I think people enjoy more being around people that just agree with it, basically. Not people as in, I feel like that's such a broad statement. I don't mean it like that, but I do think that it's more complex and maybe not as enjoyable when you're around people that don't necessarily agree with things that you have to say.
No, I think that it's more common to hang around people who, because then you kind of use that as like, oh, we have like things in common. Like we're very like equally yoked because we believe in the same things, we think the same way about things, and so that's just naturally what you'll gravitate towards. So I do see that being like the more common thing people do, but I think it's important to receive other perspectives because it helps you like expand your mind and like realize there's so many things outside of your world that's like bigger. And it like broadens your perspective on life when you like hear how other people think and how other cultures do things. That's why it's important to travel.
Right.
But yeah, I think naturally you'll be around people like who agree with you. Which is nothing wrong with that. Like if you think the same as somebody, yeah, that's cool because then you do realize, okay, we have some of the same morals and values and stuff like that. But it's important also for you to think for yourself.
Yeah. So what do you think about being friends with people who are not elevating or not like self-exploring and stuff like that? Do you think that you can maintain those friendships?
I'm trying to I want to be able to like give them grace because like I feel like there's been points in my life where I haven't always been elevating and always been like moving towards something bigger, because you do have those moments where you get like stuck and you're trying to figure out like, okay,
I think a moment versus a mindset.
That's true.
Moment.
That's true. That is very true. A moment versus a mindset
is different because some of these people don't even care.
That's true. And they're not even like working towards like if they are in a moment to getting out that moment.
Yeah.
They may not even realize they're in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's definitely important to know if it's moment versus mindset. So like yes, if it's a friend who this is their mindset, it's starting to naturally become a friendship that is starting to like dwindle away a little bit. Like it's just is what it is. It's not no like beef or nothing like that, but it's just like this is what you think and how you want to live your life, which is fine, no pressure. But I am trying to like get to another level, and that requires a different level of thinking. And so it's just not going to be. We're gonna like disassociate a little bit. We're not gonna have the same thinking in that way. So I ain't gonna have nothing to talk about other than like gossip and shit like that,
right? Yeah, or like men. I don't know. But yeah, I think it naturally just falls off because, like, really, it don't even be enjoyable no more.
Yeah, because what we gonna talk about?
I think that'd be the hardest thing to be honest about. Like, all right, this is kind of like, wrap it up.
Wrap it up is dope.
Wrap it up, babe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it naturally does just start to happen because we don't have nothing to talk about. We don't have nothing in common.
So yeah, I think that is. Basically, I do think that it's important to keep exploring. And that's what I was kind of saying, even with the relationship thing. Like, I do think you could get to the point where you're kind of building, like, a common identity. It sounds so harsh, but, like, there's some truth behind that. So
yeah.
You got to find the balance at the end of the day.
Definitely find the balance. I mean, because you're spending a lot of time with that person.
Facts. So,
I mean, and you're spending a lot of time with them. And so, naturally, y'all are going to start doing the same habits and stuff like that. But that's why, the balance of having that alone time or individuality time, because that's going to help you continue to realize this is what I like. Yeah. I want to keep doing it.
So what's the next question? The final...
Let me get my stuff out.
Is it the final countdown?
It's 5.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Okay, so the last question is, in what situations do you feel most authentic?
Ooh,
for real.
That's a beautiful question. In what situations do you feel most authentic? I can think of some because being a woman going through the cycles of like follicular, luteal, menstrual, what's the other one? Ovulation. Yeah. I feel like there's certain phases where I be needing to be back in spaces that I truly love. So I feel like being around my friends, my college friends, I feel my most authentic because we're just like we were saying, like being around different perspectives. We have different perspectives, but I feel like we all have similar humor. So it's always just really fun to be around them. Yeah. I think I feel the most authentic when I'm talking to my parents. Because why not? Like, you know,
right.
Like I just be myself. Yeah, I'm grown. I think I feel my most authentic when I would not hang out, but attend like art galleries or different things that they would host around Atlanta or even in New York. I feel my most authentic when I'm in New York around my friends and going out and stuff like that. Just being back at home. So I guess I'm saying more like people, but it's also places. I think just being in places that are filled with like art, creativity, and boldness and just stuff like that. Because some of my friends are in like art shows. I love being around stuff like that. So I don't mean to keep saying stuff like that, but basically art, music, live events. Those are that's when I feel my most authentic.
Yeah, I would say same. Like, definitely when I'm in places that are just allowing people to like creatively flow, I feel the most authentic, because it doesn't. You know how you may go somewhere and it just feels like maybe everybody's on edge, or just like have their guard up because they're like thinking like people are judging them or whatever. I think you don't really feel that vibe from people who are attending things like museums and like art galleries. And
it's like a different mindset.
Everybody's just so chill and they're just so open, and they're naturally talking to people because they're trying to network. So I like stuff like that. I feel the most authentic then. I feel my most authentic self at like outside too, like in nature and stuff like that. Like whenever I bring somebody to a nature preserve, I'm like, this is like beautiful. So I would say that speaking to my grandmother for sure, hanging around our college friends, yes, and then just like I don't know, like being around people who I was around like as a child, like my childhood family, like my mom's best friends and stuff like that. It just really feels authentic because like it's just like, yeah, this is me. You like see me as like a little kid to like now, and I'm like, I have nothing to hide. I'll tell you anything.
Yeah. She was saying the places that she feels authentic, similar to what I was saying, people and nature and stuff like that. And then the next question was, what's stopping you from, or actually before I say that, I want to say, do y'all think that you maintain the things that make you feel the most authentic? Like on a weekly basis, daily basis, do you think that you do that? Do you think that you do that?
No, but I feel like I have my moments when I do, and I honestly need to catch the pattern and see when that moment is, because it's like the same moment once a month.
That's what I said about being a cycle woman.
Yeah.
Yes, I really do feel like that. I feel like when I'm like in my luteal phase, when I'm like down, is when I know I want to be around my friends, and then I'm probably around them like the week after or something like that. Or friends, family, all the things that I listed.
I gotta look back and see. I'm gonna pay attention this upcoming month. Because, yeah, it's a part of the month where I'm like on my shit. Like I'm reading, I'm working out. I just feel so energized. I want to hang around people. And then there's the other part where I'm like, damn, I gotta go to work.
And it'd be so hard to bounce back. So it'd be hard to bounce back. That's the hardest thing that you're doing right now. Like, I be on it. I be happy. I be not even just happy, but I be like energized.
Energized.
That's the word. And then that menstrual come around, baby, come around, swing.
And it's literally sad how bad energy.
Seriously,
like when the energy is low, I can flop. Like
me too.
The mental and the physical.
Yeah, it's bad. We have to figure that out. So, if anyone wants to send us drinks with natural energies in it, please let us know.
Please do.
Yeah,
because when I'm low energized, the world must be falling apart. I don't like that.
So I guess that goes into my last question, which was, I guess that was the why, and I guess I was going to say, how do you maintain, or why don't you maintain those things? But I guess it's just regular life circumstances that
regular life
doing it.
Yeah.
Because
it's not like we're not aware. Like we know what makes us feel good. It's just like doing the small things to add that in our routine for a consistent basis.
I honestly think, like, even just when I'm talking to so many different people at work, like whether that's external clients or internal associates and stuff like that, I feel like people have normalized a certain level of dissatisfaction. And I have to like really stop myself from ever doing something like that. Because I think that could be another reason why you don't maintain what makes you feel the most authentic, which essentially makes you feel the most happy. It's because you just normalize, like, all right, I guess life is just a good little 6 out of 10.
Right. Like that was my day.
Yeah.
And then that was my day tomorrow. And
that's not good. So yeah, don't normalize dissatisfaction, please.
Facts. Because life is enjoyable when you make it. I think also people forget that they have a choice.
Facts.
I was reflecting on that this past week. Like people have a choice. They have a choice to be happy or not.
Yeah, like people have been making videos like when you realize you have free will. But really though, like you don't have to just do the same thing every day. But life gets hard, so everyone has their own reasons. But I would just say, like, make sure that you don't normalize dissatisfaction.
Yeah, mindset is important because you can choose.
Right.
In any dark situation, how you want it to pan out.
Yep. So do you have any last words for our guests today?
I think I'm gonna end it off with that.
Choose happiness, and you have a choice.
Yes.
Well, that's it.
See you next week. Same time, same vibe.
Bye.